Welcome to this presentation on how to write the CIPS Level 3 assessment for 2024 to 2025. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided in comment sections or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write this question in this video. Kindly subscribe us to and message us on.
In this slide, we focus on the concept of ethical procurement. Ethical procurement involves sourcing goods and services in a responsible and sustainable manner. It encompasses fairness, transparency, and accountability throughout the procurement process. Learners should identify key challenges such as modern slavery, corruption, and supplier exploitation. These are important considerations when evaluating supply practices. It is also vital to connect ethical procurement to the long-term success and reputation of an organization. Demonstrating a clear understanding of these foundations helps meet learning outcomes and assessment expectations. Students should also mention any regulatory or legal frameworks relevant to ethics.
Corporate Social Responsibility (CSR) has become integral to your modern procurement practices. Procurement professionals are expected to consider social and environmental impacts when selecting suppliers. This includes evaluating suppliers for sustainable practices, labor conditions, and community contributions. In your assessment, it is important to define CSR and demonstrate how it influences procurement decisions. For example, a company may favor suppliers who reduce emissions or support local development. Linking CSR to stakeholder interests such as investors, consumers, and regulators can strengthen your argument. Clearly explain how CSR is embedded into supplier selection and risk assessment processes. Understanding legal compliance is essential in ethical procurement. This includes being aware of relevant laws, such as anti-bribery, modern slavery, and labor rights. Your assessment should include reference to key legislation, such as the UK Bribery Act or the Modern Slavery Act. You should also explain due diligence steps, such as background checks and supplier audits, that help ensure compliance. Assessing the consequences of non-compliance, like reputational damage or legal penalties, shows critical awareness. Provide real-world examples where organizations faced backlash due to unethical sourcing or legal violations. This adds credibility and context to your response. An effective ethical procurement strategy involves setting clear expectations for suppliers and employees. Your assessment should propose steps to build this framework, starting with a supplier code of conduct that outlines acceptable behavior. Ethical KPIs, such as compliance rates or ESG ratings, help track supplier performance. It's equally important to engage internal stakeholders, including procurement teams and senior leaders, to drive cultural change. Audits, site visits, and feedback mechanisms are key tools to monitor compliance. Your strategy should be realistic, clear, and aligned with organizational values. Make sure to include the rationale behind each recommendation. This slide helps learners focus on how to present their understanding of ethical procurement in a CIPS assessment. Start by integrating real-world examples or case studies that highlight ethical or unethical practices. Reference known frameworks or company policies that support your approach, such as the UN Global Compact or ISO 20400. Clearly demonstrate the ethical impact of procurement decisions, whether on suppliers, consumers, or communities. Finally, present practical and evidence-based recommendations for improvement. This strengthens your answer and shows that your understanding is both theoretical and applicable. A clear, structured writing style and strategic use of evidence will meet CIPS criteria more effectively.